The future in 100 years. Hello everybody, I'm just waiting for your attention. I will introduce you to the future of business administration that will take place in 100 years. You think this is an interesting topic? So let's get started. I want to look at the future of multinational companies, and in particular I will be talking about the way of working of the companies and the design of the companies of the future. I will allow time for questions and comments at the end, and I would like to begin by thinking about the question: how will the work in companies change in the future? For example, the employees probably will be working for their homes. They are going to have virtual meetings through programs like Skype. So let's move on and look at ideas like this in more details. Once a month, the employees will meet in the company to do some sport or to share their ideas with the other people and make projects. These projects will be presented in 3D screens, and once approved the idea, the prototype will be presented in an holographic form. The images of the productive process of the company and the performance of the company will be presented or shown with virtual reality. The cell phones are going to have holographic projection. Every cell of the company will be online and will be done with social network. In the future, the machines aren't going to be controlled by humans. The machines will work in an automatic way with artificial intelligence. The company will not pay to investigate the international market or will not travel to other places, because the company is going to use a viewer of virtual reality that makes people have access to the rest of the world in question of seconds and only with a click in your computer. The company may be charging the access to virtual tours. That is a new way of doing business. The companies are going to receive their payments through their cell phones with electronic money. And about the design, the multinational companies will probably have ecological designs and that are environmentally friendly and that could attract the tourism. The security systems of the company will be using voice control, and the windows of the offices may be working with a sensor that projects the pictures of landscapes in the window when people enters to the office. Anyway, that's all I have time for, so I will just conclude by saying thank you for listening, and now I will turn it over to Pamela, who's going to talk about how the classes will be given in the future.
Hi everyone, I will be talking about the impact that technology will have in the way that education is imparted. Within this field, there have been many variations over the years. However, I believe that in 100 years, the way it is taught will change drastically in many aspects. I would like to begin by telling you about the teachers. They will no longer be the main sources of learning because students will self-educate in order to be more efficient and effective in the future. Also, this will change the way of thinking and they will have more enthusiasm for learning. As you will see on the slide, another thing that will change the infrastructure of the college due to the classrooms will cease to exist in the future. Students will only receive classes through platforms on the internet. So as you can see, technology could have a very interesting impact in your lives. Anyway, that's all I have time for, so I will conclude by telling you about that you might read more about these interesting topics. So I will leave some articles in the